Slay the Princess, Part 2. Alright, let's just start exactly where we left off, with the weirdo crying. Let's go. Oh, Chapter 3, The Fury. So, it's not over. Cool.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that? I think he's upset.
You think?
What's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god!
But did we? Because we also died. Maybe she gets reset as well to us. I don't know, it's an infinite time loop forever.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was, and ever will be.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed.
Well, I mean, he did get us killed, because we did die. And now we're back in Demon Land? I don't know, it's black and white, I can't tell. It looks like the floor's made of flesh, but I don't know.
You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
Exactly.
Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions.
Let me guess, it involves a cabin, we're on a path, and at the end of the path is a cabin, and we've got to kill a princess.
Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her, and it's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
Yeah, it looks like the floor's made of brains.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator. Feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really gotten a say in things.
What a crock of shit. Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly.
Oh, I just realised that there's the voice of the stubborn. I admit I probably didn't clock on, but because we died twice, it's the third time. There's a third voice now. That's fun.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
We died!
We did.
If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to me. To her.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think we have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
Go on then. Turn around and look. No. No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are in the cab, at the cabin even. We might as well see this through.
Good, we're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
Or is it going to be a cabin, or is it going to be like a flesh corridor? We're going to be in like hell or something, I don't know.
That's it? No final words of advice?
I think he's bored of giving me at this point.
I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
Exactly.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologise, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
I mean, we kind of succeeded because we did kill her. Well, she died, and we pretty much killed her. And then we also died, so... Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
So I was right. It is all made of flesh. Brains or whatever. Flesh. Brains is flesh. Anyway, it seems like a mirror. Is that not really there, or what?
That's horrible.
It is.
You did this.
Did I?
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay. I'm gonna get
The
it.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Absolutely. And that's the mirror. It's that mirror again. And this time it's blocking the door.
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement. Just tell us where the door is. I'd like to get back to fighting, and if you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel the same. No more messing around. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely. What are you trying to say exactly?
The last one we saw just disappeared after we touched it, so we go up and touch it and then it'll turn into a door probably.
He thinks we've lost it. That we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
Yeah, you.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Yeah. Take the blade first.
You take the blade from the pedestal. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah, but it'd be easy for her to kill us, as we found out. She just punches us in the head and stands on our throat, and then we're dead. Fun.
Good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
And we approach the mirror. Assuming it'll
You step
disappear.
forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange.
Well, I do, but because it disappeared before, maybe, I don't know, I feel it's not really there. Oh no.
It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
And why specifically a mirror?
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
If we smash it, we're gonna just hit the door and be like, owie.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it.
True enough.
Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it. Let's get violent already. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
I'm gonna brush it like I did last time. Wipe the mirror clean, yeah.
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Yeah, all that hitting it's gonna do is just punch the door, and then what?
Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
So this is like the first staircase, just covered in flesh. It looks like the room at the bottom's just been turned into flesh as well. Fun.
The air is thick, its odour an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
And that's also what he said the first time.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the
I
stairs.
think that's supposed to be a bit of a theme. So repeating, isn't it?
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart?
Well, you're not dead, so no, it wasn't enough.
Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat. See how you've soured my once divine melody.
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination, and we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. She has to die. We have to slay the princess. Oh my god, I said the name of the game.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make up?
The hero.
It doesn't matter what we are. She needs slaying, and we've got the means to do it, so let's get a move on.
Yeah.
If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important.
Okay, continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Probably beat me up again, I don't know. Kill me. Not if I kill you first, haha!
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
About to say, if like all the skin from her legs is already peeled off, what does one more arm matter?
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
But I have a weapon.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
Screw that, we can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
I'm sorry, no. I'm going to end you, slay the princess.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Have fun.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
She just, like, gutted us. So, maybe not.
We're not out for the count just yet.
Exactly. And she's making us suffer, so she's not that merciful, is she? You damn cheater, give me my insides back.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place. Our metaphorical mouth.
You don't have the means to speak anymore, do you? How tragic. It is tragic, though, isn't it? I'm not satisfied dividing fear and indignation from your eyes alone. A quivering mound of flesh is no companion.
I don't want to be your companion. I'm trying to kill you.
She snaps her fingers, and the basic form of a vocal system assembles before you.
Oh, thank you. I can speak now.
Now, little bird, what was it you wanted to tell me?
I can't remember. I said give me my insides back. Yeah, but I did technically say that. To stop hurting each other. I mean, maybe we're both immortal and we can just, like, live together. We're like yin and yang, heaven and hell. I don't know. We have to stop hurting each other. No, I want to slay the princess. That's the point of the game. I said give me my insides back, please.
Oh yes, because begging is going to help with this one.
It's better than the alternative. She's in control here. Without her mercy, there's nothing we can do.
I don't think she wants to give us mercy.
I didn't think I'd see you begging so quickly. How pathetic. In another life, I might have even thought it was adorable. But all it does now is fill me with contempt.
Just submit already. What is there left for us to do?
Seize control of your broken body and lay waste to your foe, which will probably not do anything. I'll probably just die, so try it.
Skin flayed and organs flapping, you charge towards the princess.
That was a lovely sound.
That's right. She'll never stop us.
Still, you defy your god. I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before. Never again.
As you swing for her heart, what's left of you explodes.
Smashing.
So that's it. It's over, just like that.
Of course it's over. It's been over since the very first moment we laid eyes on her.
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself twice!
And she's returned once, so...
Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one, but functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is massive.
Because we can't respawn. Or whatever equivalent it is.
You are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room, yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in. Incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do. You are preserved, perfectly, in the amber of her torment.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking that. How are we supposed to just lose this one?
I don't know. You're the one who makes things happen, so make it happen.
How? She's gonna get worse. She gets worse every time we get to a new cabin.
Who said anything about getting to a new cabin? No, we make something new here.
It won't matter if you do. She'll just pull us apart again.
And preferably, we make something without him.
Me or the narrator? Probably the narrator. Shed this vessel for the next.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished. If you die here, the world is doomed.
But you do die. There's a great release as you loose your grip on what's left of your flesh and blood. And yet, you are still here.
Your Honor, where the hell are you? Are you already at the Princess?
I'm alive again.
This place is different. Rotten. Death all around us. I want to go back.
Oh, new voice. Great.
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
The Princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound. Again? Already?
Clearly I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
You know what to do. Again.
Die again. Okay. Again, you relinquish your body. Again, you find yourself here, but somewhere else.
Your Honor, she's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
You, guy who describes things, you better start saying what we do this time.
And what are you doing?
Uh-huh.
Attacking her, obviously.
Oh, yeah, we're slaying the princess.
Right. You charge towards the Princess and...
She looks at me and I die.
There is no spark in you, only matter devoid of life.
you explode.
Yay.
Again.
And again. You let yourself go, and you are living once more.
You're on a path. We are not on a fucking path. I have no idea where we are.
We're in the middle of a fight, so act like it.
So you are. Okay, you dive towards the princess and we're unwound. Yes, her head swivels creakily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body unravels with blinding pain.
No.
Again.
Again! You have no body. You exist. You are reborn.
Your Honor,
No time. You narrate now.
yes, of course. Pristine blade grasped firmly in your hands, you fly towards the princess before she can turn to face you. We might actually do it this time.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your muscles, then organs, then nerves laid bare and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance. Oh, boo-hoo. It's just a body.
Hello, new voice again.
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
It doesn't last. You are disintegrated. Everything goes dark.
But there is no you to die. Oh, I'm a spirit now, or something.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
That feels right.
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
Because we always have been. If we're nothing, then how can we do anything? The same way we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this. End her.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
But I can't lose either, so... End this. Force races towards the princess's exposed heart. Threads of texture pulled from an all-encompassing nothing.
How? I've scattered the atoms you clung to and there is nothing there to find. You can't exist.
The threads pierce her heart and cradle her spirit.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
No, kill her anyway. She's just trying to manipulate you. Me.
She sounds genuine. They always do in the end.
She's bargaining with her life. She's got to sound genuine.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
No, you're going to die. Maybe. You do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. The mirror!
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
Possibly.
He was never going to outlast us.
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
I think I'm supposed to look in the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
She's probably in the mirror.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
It's like there's nothing else left. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
It's like it's mocking us.
Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time.
I'm just going to approach the mirror then.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
I don't have a choice. There's nothing else here. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Really? I'm in the mirror? Who would have guessed? You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Am I? Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Good point. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Guess not. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay. So what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Well, aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Technically not, because I'm the player, breaking the fourth wall. Hooray! How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I was sent to slay the princess, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're gonna do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Well, I guess... So she's like me. So I die, I come back. She dies, she comes back. We just come back in a slightly different place. Or slightly different world, same place, same general structure of the world. You're being semantic. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I just realised when I move the controller it makes her move, and that's fun. Try not to do that. No, I'm gonna go back. There's no point staying. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Oh, back to chapter 1. Right, so that was, I guess, a first ending, something like that. So that was part 2 of Slay the Princess. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like the video. Maybe subscribe if you want to see the next part. Hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.